Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video on the Decant Boutiques channel, Decant Boutiques X Imagine Scent. Today we have some niche first impression to try. So without further ado, let's jump right into them. Let's start with the big one. This one is Parfums de Mali Kalan, or Kalan, depends on how you want to pronounce it. This one, oh wow, right off the top. If you like Baccarat Rouge 540, you're definitely liking this one. There's no doubt in my mind that if you like 540, you're definitely gonna like Kalan. Man, to me, it smells actually even better because Baccarat 540 is like, it's a little bit too sweet, a little bit too sugary, maybe leaning towards too much of a unisex vibe to me. But this one is more masculine. There's something there that gives it a little bit more of a depth. I think some woody notes in here. I think that's what it is. That gives it a little bit more of a manly edge, like a darkness, some thickness to it that is different from Baccarat Rouge 540. This one smells less sweet, maybe more woody. I could be absolutely wrong about that, but definitely more masculine than Baccarat Rouge 540, which that's really the reason why I never wore 540 in the first place, because it smells a little bit too feminine for me. But this one I would wear. Woo! Actually pretty good. From scent alone so far, I would say this is good. This is really good, and if you like 540, definitely have to check this one out. Next one, we have Serjov Casamurati Mephisto Gentil Uomo EDP. What a name. That's a long ass name, man. They don't need to come up with that long of a name for a fragrance, but they do for some odd reason. That's gotta be really hard on the search engine optimization part. This one smells good. This one smells like a more neroli heavy Seal Mountain water, if you will. This is Seal Mountain water, but yeah, it has a more of that clean vibe to it. More neroli, more cleanliness. I would say less freshness, less fruitiness, but it smells really good. It does smell like it has a place in the niche world, I would say. Although, in my personal opinion, I still like Seal Mountain water far more than this. I feel like it's more straightforward. It has its own kind of character to it. This one, it feels like it adds one thing too many. I mean, Seal Mountain water is already quite a complex blend, a complex type of like sensory experience, if you will, because there's so many different facets in Seal Mountain water already. This one adding this cleanliness kind of feeling, this gentleman kind of feeling to it, just seems a little bit too much. Like it kind of lost its character in a way in this one. But it does smell nice, I'm not gonna lie, it does smell nice. But if I were to pick a scent that's in this type of DNA territory, I would still go with Seal Mountain water. Seal Mountain water is still the best. But if you wanna try this one, go ahead and try it. It's just a cleaner Seal Mountain water. Next one, Parfums de Mali Setli. Setli, I heard a lot of good things about Setli. Bam, freshness. This is so fresh, so refreshing, so cooling as well. It's an aquatic fragrance that has an extremely fresh vibe on top. This one though can be considered designer-ish territory. Parfums de Mali, come on man, you gotta make something that's a little bit more exciting than this, all right? This one can be considered a little bit more on the designery side, but the good thing about that is that it's super wearable. This one is one of the most wearable Parfums de Mali so far of a first impression. It just smells very refreshing. Super refreshing, clean as well. The more I smell it, the more it opens up. The more I get like a little bit of a clean vibe. Not shower gel clean vibe, but a soapy clean. So soapy clean, aquatic, super fresh. Yeah, that's what it is. It's super easy to wear, very non-offensive. It's not something that's gonna be sexy to wear as well, just from first impression. I don't think it's a sexy fragrance, but it is a clean fragrance, all right? So it's a fragrance with a purpose. You can wear this absolutely pretty much anytime. If it performs, it could actually be a really good summer niche scent. If you don't care on the fact that it does smell a little bit kind of designery, if you don't care about that, you can definitely wear this one. If you do care, this one is one to skip. It's just a little bit too designery in my personal opinion, for something that I think is around $200 something. Still a pretty good scent. If you're a huge fan of Parfums de Mali and you must have every single bottle, every single scent that is good from them, this one is wearable. I do recommend this one if you are a Parfums de Mali fan already. But for those of you who are looking for maybe a bang for your buck, right now I don't recommend it because it's just a little bit too designery. But at the end of the day, it's very wearable. You're not gonna offend anyone, and it does have some practicality. This next one is from Louis Vuitton. This one's actually one I've been dying to smell because the owner, Tim Hook, hello, the owner of Decant Boutique himself says that this one smells amazing, that I should definitely try it out, and I'm about to do that right now. This one is called Nomade. Yeah, Nomade, Ombre Nomade is what it's called. Tim, you have a good nose, man. This one smells so good. This one to me reminds me of a softer, easier to wear version of Tuscan leather maybe. It smells like Tuscan leather mixed with a little bit of ombre leather. Like if those two were to have a little baby fragrance, it would be Ombre Nomad. It has some heavy nuances of Tuscan leather, but it has some very nice sweetness, some nice kind of like soft leather from Ombre leather as well. It combines nuances from those two to create a baby fragrance. Ombre Nomad is the baby of Tuscan leather and Ombre leather by Tom Ford. It smells nice. If you like those two fragrances, you're gonna definitely like this one. If you don't like those two fragrances, you're not gonna like this one. That's a guaranteed fact. I like this one. Would I wear it? Leather fragrances are hard for me. I don't typically wear a lot of leather fragrances, especially in Vegas. It's too hot to wear leather fragrances half the time. But if you live in somewhere that is super cold, somewhere that you can wear leather fragrances maybe on a daily in the fall and winter time, or if you really like the smell of leather, this one is the one that you should try. And there's not a lot from Louis Vuitton that I would say is a must buy, but this one I can say wholeheartedly that if you like Tuscan leather and if you like Ombre leather, you should definitely try Ombre Nomad. All right, second to last one. Speaking of Tom Ford, we have Moth Breeches. This one is like the old school Tom Ford fragrance. I'm about to smell the legend that was made a long time ago. It was discontinued and then brought back for a limited batch. So this one is a newer batch of the original, so it's not gonna have the original kind of powerhouse thing. I've never smelled the original, by the way, but I heard a lot of people like it. This one is the new revamped version, but I'm excited to smell what was so special about this scent. Let's see. Just smells mossy. Mossy clean. I don't know if the old one was better, but this one, kind of underwhelming, to be perfectly honest. Mossy, soapy, clean. It's all right. Not super wowed by it. This green, it has some like grassy-ish, mossy-ish kind of feeling, and it's clean. Next, last one here, we have Initio's Rehab. This one I heard is a very, very close copy to Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf, but in niche version. Let's see if it's worth the niche price. No, that's actually good. This one is so smooth. Spice Bomb by Victor and Rolf has this kind of scratchy, punchy, designer, sexy grabbing type of sweetness and spice. This one is smooth, like it tones it down so much. Yep, this is definitely a niche Spice Bomb. It tones it down. I feel like it has a little bit more of a vanilla that makes it a little bit more creamier. I'm not sure, I could be wrong, but it feels like it has vanilla in here. To make it a little bit more of like a toned down, richer, creamier version of Spice Bomb. It actually smells really, really good. Man, I can see why this one was actually hyped now. It's good, it's good. If you like Spice Bomb, like I do, I love Spice Bomb. I actually would want to own this one. I really, really want to. But Initio is very expensive. I don't know if I would spend Initio price on this, but if I can find this on the cheap, I definitely would get it. I really, really would. It just smells absolutely fantastic. Love it. If you love Spice Bomb, if you love Spice Bomb Extreme, this one is absolutely a no-brainer. Definitely check this one out when you have a chance to. Do not let this one slip your nose, man. Just because it was hyped like crazy doesn't mean it's not worth smelling. This one definitely is worth smelling. All right, that is it for this video today. Let me know down in the comment section below if you like this kind of video. We'll make more of this on a Decant Boutique channel. And of course, if you want to try any of these fragrances, link in the description below, and we'll talk to you guys later in the next one. Peace, bye.